Hi, hello, how are you? It is Friday, October 4th, and I'm really excited. It's gonna be such a fun, productive, cozy weekend. I have a lot of fun things planned. Like this whole month is gonna be full of fun things, but this weekend specifically, I'm really excited. This weekend, the kids and I are going to decorate for Halloween. There is a coffin race and like craft fair thing in town tomorrow. Today's my nephew's birthday, so we're going to a birthday party. But right now, normally I would be taking my break in a little bit to go pick up the boys from the bus stop, but instead, Jason and I are going to, well, okay, I invited both my children, but Jesse says he doesn't want to. But Jason and I are going to make Rice Krispie treats. Because I just think that would be really fun. Before I start decorating for Halloween, I wanted to show you what the house looks like, because I've done a couple of videos and maybe shown it in a video, but I don't think I actually like showed you the house since I painted it last month. I'm so obsessed with my living room and my dining room and just like the cozy vibes of this house, and I wanted to show it to you before I make it spooky. I also realized I've filmed in front of the clock, but I don't think I've ever actually shown you my book clock that I've had for months. So my friend made me a book clock, you guys, like an actual clock made out of books, and I can change them out, which is something we're gonna do for spooky season. I'm gonna switch all the books out to like thriller, horror, dark, creepy books. So I'm so excited. Okay, but first I'm gonna show you some of the things I've done in the house. So I don't know if you remember, or if you're new to my channel, these were brown walls. Not my aesthetic, doesn't match with anything, and it also made everything like really dark. So I'm not the best painter, so we're not here to critique. I also have, I've had this for a while. It is dirty because once I kind of attached it to the couch, I can't really easily take it off. But my kids are messy and the dog is constantly shedding. And you can see like the couch is yellow, like a mustard yellow. And it's just a slip cover, but I like attach the slip cover to the couch and I'm constantly having to redo it. But I have that. I mean, it's the same house, right? But it's just, it's a different color. And then this is my favorite though, because obviously this is what we call our house, the house of Swifties. So I use my Cricut, a line from The One by Taylor Swift. I've called these since the boys and I had the Taylor Swift party last year when the movie came out. I put these vines up. We've had two parties, but I put these vines, I've always called them my folklore vines, because every corner had Taylor Swift stuff. This was actually from Midnights. I have like these banners and I just always kept one up. But since this is my folklore vines, I put, this is the song that got me into being a Swiftie. And then these, I love string lights. I just think they make everything so cozy. It's middle of the day, but it's dark enough for you to really get the full picture and aesthetic. My book clock, I love it. And then the wall is now pink. Just one wall. Everything else is gray, but one wall is pink. And then the great thing is when he made this, they're little shelves that he made the shelves. And so I can change out the books anytime I want to. And then I decided to put on I Cry a Lot, but I Am So Productive. It's an art. And this is kind of, everything else is still here, has been. This never changes. I had a Gus. I always kind of keep the stuff here, but Steve, we're missing Steve's body. He has broken so many times. My friend that made the book clock actually took away Steve's body because he's going to try to see if he can put him back together. But I may be replacing Steve and getting Steve the second, but I'll always keep Steve's head because he's my buddy and we chat. So as long as I have his head, that's really all that matters. But this is not a Halloween decoration. If you don't know, Steve is my roommate. He just no longer has a body for now, and we still have his head. So yeah, I mean, my house is the same. It's the same spot. Absolutely love. I just love this, and I'm going to spookify it now. But is that the right word? I'm going to make it Halloween spooky next, but I wanted to show everything to you before I did that. Now it is time for Rice Krispies. Okay, 45 grams of butter. We're not following that. We're just gonna kind of.
No, we need 45 grams of butter, but we're not gonna follow the 250 grams of marshmallows.
Oh, well here you go. You got a whole stick of butter, which is the first step, yeah?
And then for ours, we're not gonna do 250.
Oh my God, but we don't have marshmallows.
Are you joking?
I don't know, go look in my office. While he's looking for marshmallows, I'm going to mention, I've never actually made Rice Krispie treats, but I totally lied to my child and told him I have. So we're just kind of making this up as we go. A big bag of marshmallows, where'd these come from?
These came from you. And we need parchment paper.
I do have some parchment paper.
Boom. And then we melt the marshmallows.
Wait, we have to melt marshmallows?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you please grab 2 from the bag?
2? Why 2?
One for me, one for him.
Who's him? The
dry
guy in the video?
No!
Oh, you mean the brother didn't want to come home?
Yeah, I kind of want to be nice and give him a dry marshmallow. Jesse! I want a handful.
Are you going to put it inside the butt? Carefully, 3, 2, 1, and drop them.
I think he wanted to eat them.
Jesse! Jason, are you going to drop any of these marshmallows?
Yes, boy.
Boy? I'm not a boy, I'm a mom.
Wait, I got them all in the same.
One more. Careful, Jesse. 3, 2, 1. Careful. All right, and we got to stir this up. Carefully, because the stove is on. What do you think?
I think it's amazing. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, it's melting.
Yep.
Boom.
Nice and melted.
Well, it's supposed to be low heat, and then when I know how marshmallows are made.
How are marshmallows made?
So, the first thing they must be made the shape of a marshmallow. Then they fill it with, you put the whole bag.
Yeah, I know.
And they asked for 165
Grams?
grams.
That's 165 grams, I think. We'll find out here in a second, won't we?
No. Like an hour?
Yeah, they'll be ready in like an hour.
Oh, that means I can play my video game.
All right, go play your video game. All right, Jason, next step, ready?
And then we put it in the fridge after you flatten it.
All right. Open up the fridge for me, please.
Mom,
Good morning. So it is the next day. I didn't vlog anything after we made Rice Krispies. I will show you guys in a minute how they turned out. Okay, I'll show you a picture over here. I remembered I have this like skeleton cookie cutter, and I was like, oh, you know what'd be really cool is to use the skeleton cookie cutter on the Rice Krispies. Yeah, it did not work. It didn't turn out at all, but that just means I have to make cookies this month and make them skeletons. So right now it's a little after 10:30. I'm a little disappointed because I intended to wake up and go to the gym, because we can go to the gym anytime, but there's like kids club for the boys when we go to the gym, and that closes at 11:30, and all my workout clothes, the boys are pretty much out of everything as well, so I desperately needed to do laundry this morning. So we're not gonna make it in enough time to do that. Anyways, what we have planned for the day is a lot of stuff. We are going to, I'm gonna make coffee right now and get ready for the day, and then once all of our laundry and stuff is done, which I just heard, I think it's time to switch it into the dryer. So we're gonna do the Coffin races, and it's like a craft fair, and there's like food trucks and all kinds of stuff. Then we're gonna go to the Dollar Tree, then we're gonna come home, and then we're gonna decorate for Halloween, because I didn't get a chance to do that last night, because after the birthday party, I was pretty exhausted. Anyways, the first thing I need to do is stop talking and start making some coffee, and then put on my face, and get ready to go do all the things that I just talked about. Okay, so we are home from the festival, and when I say the kids made out like bandits and stuffed a whole purse of candy, well, it's not just candy. We're gonna go through Jason's bag. We got watercolors.
I got watercolors.
More watercolors. We got markers. Are these smelly markers or just regular markers?
I don't know.
And then
I also got
Play-Doh. That'll make Jason so happy. A spider ring.
Jason.
I want your spider ring, and then some candy. Okay, what else we got? So this was Jesse's. And then little activity books. Jason's. Jason loves pens. And then this was really cool. They had something called the like the costume corner or something, and everything was free, and like you could just like donate a little bit to like this organization, and you got to pick a costume. But even if you couldn't donate, like you got something. But so this is Jesse's. He wanted the Superman thing cape, and then Jason wanted a Batman cape, so we got those so they can put those on later and run around and be crazy. More candy. And then Jesse, where's my bag of books? Okay, and then I also got some books because of course I did. So this I did not get from there. I just had this in the bag. This is, I got this tumbler on Temu, but I really want to get all the things that I need to be able to make my own tumblers like this. There was a bunch on sale there and I really wanted to buy them, but I decided not to just because I would rather save the money because I want to start making those things myself. But there's a lot of like really cool like craft things like that. Here's what's really cool though. So one of the booths there was for a local State Farm agent, and they had a thing that if you put in your information and let them do a quote for you, you spin the wheel and then you get a prize. And I got a $10 gift card for our local used bookstore. And well, they have like new and used, but our local bookstore. And then they have this book here. I got Stephen King, The Outsider. I got this one for $10, so I'm really excited about that. And then for the kids, they each picked out a book. They both wanted this one, which it's a Halloween book. So, and they still have a lot of their Bernstein Bears. It has stickers. Okay, that's really cool. It has stickers in the back. I will not let them take the stickers off. Oh, somebody else already like put stickers in here. But yeah, so this one was like $1.99. And then this one was also $1.99, and Jason has gotten really into the Boxcar Children books and he loves them. So he picked up the Boxcar Children, the Lighthouse Mystery. So we got both of those and a book for mom. So we all three got a book, and I spent $5, and then I got to be in a raffle there too. So all in all, oh, and then there was a hayride. So we got to go on a hayride, and I don't know if I've ever been on a hayride before. Like, I don't know, like I grew up in this area, and so I don't know. I don't know if I've ever actually been on a hayride before. Oh, and there's also a haunted house. So they got to do that. I should have brought cash with me though. I didn't think ahead about just how many things in life you need that take cash. And so there was a few things that we didn't get to do because you needed to pay cash for it, like a bouncy house and stuff. But there's a trunk or treat coming up in a couple of weeks as well. I need to put that on the calendar. Like I have there's so many fall and Halloween events this month that I want my kids to have the best time, and I just really want them to be so happy. This is my favorite time of year. They are just the sweetest, most loving children ever, and I just want them to, this month, to be filled to the brim with just fun events and things that I can just cram as much as I can without our heads exploding. So I need to just like figure out all the things. So I know there's trunk or treat. I know we're gonna go to the hayride or to the pumpkin patch. Obviously there's trick-or-treating that's gonna happen on actual Halloween. So there's just a lot of things that I want us to be able to do. I'm gonna end this clip now. It's 2:30. I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna drink some water, I'm gonna make some coffee, I'm gonna do the Halloween decorating, and then we're going to bake something later, I think. Okay, so it's a long while later, and I've done nothing. I rested a bit, I went outside, and I ended up talking to my neighbor, who I just love her. So I'm in a duplex, she lives behind me. She's amazing. So she actually used to live in my unit, and so we like talked a lot about like the yard and just life and all kinds of stuff. I am so lucky. I have the greatest neighbors on the side, like the side of me, behind me. It's just, they're all amazing. So I did that, I cleaned up, and now I'm totally ready to do some Halloween decorating. But I saw a TikTok where Taylor Frankie Paul, or I think she just goes by Taylor Frankie now, or Taylor Paul, I can't remember, either way. So she posted something about like a collaboration she did with Taco Bell, and now I just want Taco Bell so bad. So I ordered Taco Bell for dinner. So I'm gonna watch the Halloween episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, because one, I love that show, and two, I had to do a lot of research on that show for my homework assignment for my class last month. And so I'm going to watch the like first Halloween heist, and we can talk about, I have some chips in here for the kids too, and then I'm gonna make them something for dinner. But I asked them and they said they're not hungry yet. So I'm gonna eat my food, and then they'll probably be hungry in the next like 20 minutes, or as soon as they start eating chips, they'll realize that they want dinner. So I'm gonna make them dinner here in a few minutes, and then I will start pulling out all the Halloween stuff. So now let's watch some Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So I ate way too much, and now I feel a little blah, but it was good in the moment. I finished the entire, like I watched the entire first heist, so I'm gonna put on the second heist and then start decorating. So I have this huge box here. This is all Halloween stuff. And then, I don't know, this says Christmas decor, but I know it's not. I don't know how much I have to go through this. Like, these I usually put out in like the fall time, and I didn't this time. But I usually will put this, like, I think what I'm gonna do is keep this up until all throughout the rest of Halloween. And then for like the first like week or two of November, and then I'll switch to just like kind of fall decor. So I have some stuff. I think this is mostly just like fall stuff, and it's like cute little pumpkins, and so this is all fall. So I have to put this away, but this giant box, I got so much stuff. I'm gonna show you guys, like, I just so much stuff here. So I'm gonna pull it out, kind of organize it, see what goes inside, outside. And this also, I have some outdoor, like some outside decor that I have to figure out. I think that's still in the shed, so we'll look for that stuff tomorrow, because we're gonna decorate like the outside of the house probably tomorrow, and that's why I needed to go to the Dollar Tree, because some of that stuff, like the tapes, like the caution tape and stuff, I don't think I have any of that anymore in this. Shouldn't be in there. That's transfer tape for my Cricut. And the cool thing is, because I have a Cricut, I can make so many more crafts, and I just signed up for Creative Fabrica. There's so many cool things I could probably make. So but the first thing is I need to organize everything, start putting up what I have and then see what I'm missing. This is one thing I'm so excited for. It's a little countdown to Halloween sign. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and organize everything and watch some TV, and I'll show you as I'm decorating. Here on the floor, these are all like outside things. So a couple hanging ghouls. I've got a new mat. I'm gonna hang this door by the front, this sign by the front door. Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it up there all year long. And then this goes like in the, where like the, what is that called? Like in the flower area. And then behind me over here, I feel like I had 2 of these, but I guess I didn't. It says Creepin' It Real. I found these at Walmart like a couple weeks ago. And then I have 4 of these little like pillowcases. Oh, and then in this bag here, I have a couple skulls. I have like a bunch of eyeballs and body parts. Now last year I put a bunch of these eyeballs and stuff and body parts. I had a bowl, like a glass bowl, but it got broken. So I pulled this out. I mean, I literally use this, but for now I can just like use it to, I think it'd be kind of cool actually to have a witch's brew bowl full of like body parts. And then I've got a few spiders. This I typically keep out all the time as well, but I've got a witch's brew. And then I put this sticker on it, but the side is wool of bat. I have another, we got these last year from some house that we trick-or-treated at. I think I have one in a little box over there for the kids. And then here I've got some garlands. Got a couple different types of garlands, different types of like creepy cloths, a couple of pumpkins. Got more bats. So I've got a few bats in that bag, and then I have more bats here. Then I've got signs and just little like decor things, a book of spells. So this is what I have for now. So I'm gonna set it all up, and then on the clock, I'm going to swap that out for all like horror books and stuff, or like thrillers and stuff. All right, now it's time to get started. Hello, it is the next day. I don't know what happened last night. I was decorating. The boys ate dinner, and then I went in to get them situated into bed and watch something with them, and then I ended up falling asleep pretty early. Well, not really, it was like 10 o'clock, but I didn't finish, but I did get a lot. I have my tripod thingy on. You can't see anything. Frank, calm down. But it's like 10, almost 11 the next day. I woke up, I've been hanging out with the kids, played a little wall ball with Jesse, killed a giant, terrifying spider. I'm still in yesterday's makeup, and my hair is a mess. But the house is mostly decorated. I'll show you in a little bit. But I just did a Walmart order, and it should be delivered here any minute, of some food that we needed, and just a couple other things that I want that I think will fill in the rest of the space. But I'm loving it. I can't wait to show you my clock wall. I think that turned out really, really good. And I'm going to watch a moving vlog from Alexis Eldridge. I've recently found her channel. She mostly does, I think it looks like lifestyle content. She's like a young person living in New York City, which of course was like my dream when I was younger. But I've been watching a lot of these like moving vlogs lately, like these New York City moving vlogs, which is crazy, but I just love the energy about them because they're all about like new beginnings, and I have no desire to move. I love my house so freaking much. Like, I want to live here forever, so I have no need or intention to ever move if it's up to me. But I just like the energy behind a moving vlog because it's all about like starting over, and I think I'm just in this really reflective frame of mind right now, or like space in my life and in my brain where where I'm reflecting on my life, and I'm feeling like now's the time to be the person I've always wanted to be, if that makes sense. So I don't know. So I'm gonna watch your video and finally drink some coffee because I started the morning with some water, but I haven't had coffee yet. So I'm gonna drink some coffee, wait for my order, and then once it gets here, I'm gonna finish putting the house together. I don't think there's gonna be anything else done in this vlog. Anyways, I'm gonna drink my coffee now and check in a little bit. Okay, I honestly don't know the last thing I recorded or what time it was. This day has definitely kind of had a mind of its own. I just heard some beeping and thought it was my memory card filling up, but it's actually my dinner. It's 11, I'm making like a blackened salmon and Caesar salad. I'm gonna put like the salmon over salad and start working on editing this video, but I wanted to show you the house first. I can't believe this took me literally like 2 days, but I am so freaking happy with it. Like I just finished the last little touch, which I will show you last. It's on the wall. I use my Cricut, but oh my god, like this took me 2 days. This was the entire vlog pretty much, which wasn't what I kind of wanted or expected. Sorry, I'm holding you really weird. But I'm really, really proud of this house and I'm gonna show it to you now.